Welcome back to the Anthony Lee Crypto channel. Taking a look by requests from my guy West Coast, looking at Chainlink today. I got Chainlink here on the weekly, looking at the Binance chart, showing the full history of Chainlink here. Back in the day on Chainlink, you were way down here. Below $1, significantly below $1. We're not going to pay attention to that price action right now. It's pretty insignificant. Once you came up above there, once you got up above about $4, you never went back below it yet. So let's pay attention to that price action. It's a little more relevant, I think, to the current situation of Chainlink. So looking at the last bull run, the last bear market, and the current cycle we are in now. Let's see what we think is going to happen here. Now, all of this is dependent upon Bitcoin not crashing to zero, of course. If Bitcoin keeps crashing down, it's going to take the entire market with it. But if Bitcoin could get some relief here, even a relief rally while dominance is going down, and watch some of my previous videos over the last week or so. I've done videos on dominance, on the Federal Reserve total balance sheet, alt season. Go over to my channel right now while we're talking about it. Click the subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe. Check out the videos that we have out here. We give our live trades in the premium Discord. Join our free Discord. Join our premium Discord. We give live trades. As a matter of fact, let's see. We put in 2 scalps earlier today. Let me see. Just show you real quick what we've been doing this morning. Got 1 scalp here, up a little 7% on that scalp, and 2 scalps in this morning. Second scalp up about 8%, so not too bad. On a $10,000 account, you're up 15%. You're at $1,500 for the day. We are up $1,500 on the day, and we're done. And all this was before 9 o'clock this morning. So we do a lot of live trades here in the premium Discord. So I give my exact trade setups. I walk you through them. I take them live on the stream. So be sure you flip over to that Discord, join it, and subscribe to this channel. All right, taking a look back at Link here. We've got Link actually doesn't look too bad. A lot of altcoins look absolutely garbage, but Link doesn't. Look here, you're putting in, you got the bear market lows here, this entire bear market, and since then you've put in higher lows. Higher lows, even this latest little wick, higher lows, look, you're on higher lows all the way. You've even got higher highs. Now this could be a lower high, but it's yet to be seen yet. It'll be confirmed as a lower high if you come down and close below this last low here. That'll confirm that this was a lower high. But thus far, that is unconfirmed, so there's still a chance. And I do think with this Bitcoin rally that we should be getting sooner rather than later, headed into December, you're going to get a rally. Now, the way I like to approach trade, first of all, guys, the days of you sitting here at the end of a cycle and watching these altcoins pop off 50x, 100x are over. If for no other reason that last cycle there were about 7,000 altcoins active in the market, and now there's over 20,000. So the money going to the market is spread much more thin. So that's not to say you can't still get some great returns and trade these, but don't be expecting that. We want to shift our focus towards things like liquidity. Where can we expect the market maker to take price to get his liquidity? So drawing a fib from the last cycle high to the bear market low, you can see we retraced already to the 0.5 fib right here. We took out that 0.5 fib. Even before that, we came to the 382, retraced back down, popped up to the 0.5 fib, retraced down for a higher low, and we're trying to work our way up higher. Now, a next good target will be right up here around the golden pocket, around 35 bucks. I thought it would be a great target, maybe even a little bit higher to take out the liquidity above this wick. I don't think we see new all-time highs on Chainlink this cycle. There's just not enough time left in the cycle. But what I like to do is hunt for liquidity. See this wick right here? The liquidity was never taken above it. See this wick right here? The liquidity was never taken above it. Even when they tried to come back here, they did not come take this liquidity. This liquidity here was never taken. So you've got all kinds of liquidity above these spikes. It's well worth a market maker going to get that free money for him. And we could take advantage of that by riding the trend. So go over at the heat map. Unfortunately, I can't find a single heat map anywhere that goes back on an altcoin more than 3 months. You can find them going up to a year on Bitcoin, but only 3 months, which just means it doesn't zoom out as far. You can't see where liquidity may be super high up or super down low, depending on where you are in the market. But looking at Chainlink, this is on the Binance, and you could go through and click all of these. I already have. It's all pretty similar. They may vary, but pretty similar. Bybit, BitGet, OKC. We're going to just take a look at Binance here, and you can see the liquidity below. Do you see this? Liquidity below current price? Nothing. It was all wiped out by this liquidity spike back in October. All the liquidity was taken out. So that's good news. Now, again, if Bitcoin keeps crashing, altcoins are going to crash with it. But assuming we get a bounce here relatively soon, you can see these spikes that I highlighted on the chart. See all these areas in yellow, yellowish green? These are heavy liquidity spike areas, and they're above each of these highs that were never taken out. Heavy liquidity, heavy liquidity, heavy liquidity. Look, if we go to the downside, cumulative volume to the downside is less than $1 million to take you down. That's all the incentive they have is $1 million on Binance. Of course, you would add in the other exchanges, but let's see if they took you to the upside, even to 27 bucks. Just on Binance, they've got cumulative short liquidations on Binance totaling $111 million. So that's 111 times more reason for them to take it to the upside to the tune of at least $27. Again, this doesn't zoom out quite as far. $27 is going to put you right over this most recent wick, okay? But because this was never tapped and this was never tapped, there's also liquidity above both of these spikes. So if we get a good run here, I could easily see, and it won't be a straight line. I'm just doing this for illustration purposes. Coming up, taking out this liquidity right here, continuing because it's really close to this liquidity right here, and then you're right above the golden pocket. So you come up into the golden pocket and either tap out there and head down, or you come up and get this last little liquidity spike right here, somewhere in the area of 40 bucks. So my target for Chainlink is going to be between $35 and $40. I'm going to look to take profit at each of these spikes. I would probably take something like 20% profit above this one, probably shave off another. If we get here, I would say we're definitely going to the golden pocket. So I'd probably shave off another 10 to 15% here. I would take the bulk of my profit right here at $35, about another 50%, and I would let it ride to see how far we can go. We may keep going. So I'm going to be about 75% out of Chainlink by the time we hit the golden pocket, with the bulk of that coming at the golden pocket. You do have a bullish structure here setting in. You got higher lows and higher highs. So thus far, it is still intact, and I think you get to at least $35 this upcoming cycle. We look for this to begin in December. You may not get to the top in December, but quantitative easing begins December 1st. And that should spark an uptrend, a nice uptrend, an alt season, because Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Be sure you go check out that Bitcoin dominance video on my channel. It explains everything you need to know, where we're headed with dominance. Dominance is headed down fast, and it's perfect timing because Bitcoin is ready to bounce while dominance falls, means altcoins moon. Drop any comments you have below. Let me know if you want to see any other altcoins. I will happily take a look at them. I will give you my targets for upcoming alt season and tell you exactly what I think about them. See you next time.